welcome back. I'm at Dublin Airport and guess where I'm off to? It's a new location, new country, but before I reveal all, have a look at this, a handy thing which they have here, a hydration station to top up your water bottles so that you don't have to buy any plastics. As you can see there, €1 per bottle. Here we are, gate 108. It's a Ryanair flight 2. I'm going to keep you in suspense till we get there. The day is starting to break. It's 6:32 a.m. here at Dublin Airport, and that is my flight there with good old reliable Ryanair. So here's my seat, 32A. After a flight of just over 2 hours, I have finally landed in, shall I tell you where I am? Asturias Airport, Spain. It's my first time ever I've set foot in this country. Bienvenido a Espana. And I got my Spanish stamp with the Madeira ones below it. Now this is quite a cute airport, it's very small and compact. And now I'm going to look for the car hire place. They're due to pick me up somewhere up ahead, so I'm not too sure where it is, but I will find it. Oh look, there's another Alonso there. And I think this is a van due to pick us up. Goldcar. Yes, it's the right car. And so this is my hire car, a Fiat 500, and it's brand spanking new. And so I finally arrived, and this apartment is on the north side of the city, so it's not too far from Lidl and the beaches. So I'll give you a room tour. Here's the front door. Let's go in. And a small kitchen there with all the mod cons. Coffee machine here. And the fridge. This is the sitting room. TV. Some artwork there above the comfy couch. And this is unusual here. A little room with a view on the outside. So it looks quite cozy there. And that's looking right onto the main road in front. And there's a petrol station there too. And it's quite long. There's a cupboard there as well. So let's head back in and show you the rest of it. Right, so that's the dining room table, or whatever you want to call it. And here's one bedroom here. A nice double bed. It's quite cozy. Sockets to the side. And the view, that's it. Isn't the best, but it isn't the worst. And this is the bathroom here. It's cozy and compact. And the shower, not as big as the one in Marseille, but it does the job. In fact, it's just a tad smaller. And that's me in the mirror. Wave! And this is the other bedroom. And that takes you into that little room at the side which we were in moments ago. And so there concludes my room tour. And I'm so wrecked, I've not had any sleep at all, because I had to leave Kilkenny very, very early just to be at the airport for 4:30 in the morning. So it was enjoyable nonetheless. So I don't know whether to take 40 winks or not, or just head straight out for some food and see what's out there, and then call it an early night and head out early tomorrow. No, I've decided to stay awake because I need some items for breakfast, and it was handy to know that just up the road there's a Lidl, so I'm going to compare the prices from this branch to what they are in Ireland. So it looks like we got a great array of stuff here. These look like pastel de natas, the Spanish variant, and they're only 35 cents. And looking around, croissants at 35 cents, and the chocolate ones 55, and mini croissants 19 cents. And they have various pastries here at different prices. Some of them have lard in them and pork, which unfortunately I can't eat. But there's a couple of tuna ones which I might be happy enough to take off their hands. And check out the size of these peppers. They are huge. And they go for $3.49. And here's a bargain I've picked up. I think it's a Spanish omelette, tortilla de patata. So it's eggs and potato with some, I think spinach is there in it, with some mushrooms and onions. So that's reduced 30% off down to $1.95, and it still has 3 days left on the sell by date. And I was silly enough to forget my toothbrush. Soyb, or I think it's pronounced. It's soft, and it's $2.69 for two. So I'll pick this up. And I've got to get me some eggs for breakfast, and these are large at $1.19. And just like that, I have sliced bread. And especially for Mark and Jer Lingus, if you're watching this, right next to Lidl, you have the railway line, and that goes right into Aviles itself. Yes, you probably guessed it. I had to get my head down and have a bit of a kip for a couple of hours because I really, really needed it. Because as I said before, I had no sleep at all for 24 hours or so. But I had to come out anyway, even though it's evening time. It's about 17 Celsius and the time is 8:53 p.m. So I'm now at Plaza de Espana, and this is a large space with lots happening even at this hour. Have a look. There's an outdoor cafe there, tables and chairs, and just to the left there, that's the Ayuntamiento de Aviles, which is more or less the town hall. A magnificent building there, and if I get a chance I will come back during the daytime and show you it in full glory. But in the meantime, show you a few more sights and sounds of this area. And there's quite a fair amount of people out and about this evening, and we are coming into the latter part of winter at the moment, so I can't wait till spring, which will begin on the 20th of March, or we're in March now, so that would be splendid indeed when it comes across us, because spring and summer are my favourite times of the year. Oh, and here is what I've seen up ahead on other YouTube vlogs and the like and photos when I was researching this city. Or is it a town? I think it's a city. Yeah, the architecture here is magnificent. I'm going to look it up to tell you which time period it came from, whether it dates all the way back to medieval times or not. See, if you look at the ground, the way they've laid down multicoloured tiles or pavements or flagstones, not quite the Portuguese style of tiling, but it is colourful nonetheless. So definitely I'm going to have to come back in the next day or two during the daytime and show you this during the light of day. I know some of you are going to scold me and give out a stink for what I'm about to do, but couldn't resist it. I've ordered a kebab in Spain of all places. It's I'll just check out what it is because I haven't come across this style before. Lamacun style. It's a meal deal and it looks very like the one I had in Marseille at first glance. See that it's wrapped up in the foil. So it's basically using a pizza style bread. So I'll just take out that, if you have a look at that. And then some fries as well with some sauces. So it's either just basic fries anyway. So just do a taste test now. The foil is sticking to it. Yeah, it is delicious. Can't complain at that. And the bread as well gives it a different texture. And the fries, yeah, bog standard. Right, you're going to leave me alone now. I want to enjoy this in peace. It is so peaceful here. It's just after 10 p.m. and all is not lost, what with it being nighttime, because just look at this. Not look at that, but look at this. It's Park del Muelle, and you have some magnificent statues and fountains. This is one of them. It could be the only one, lit up in those purpley violet colours. Very flashy, I must say. And I'm actually thirsty, but I'm not going to risk drinking that water. Just to that direction you have the railway line and the main road which goes along the river, and it looks as if they've recently done up this park, or is this park new? It does look very new anyways. Statues on either side as I walk through the midsection there, but it is beautiful nonetheless, and it's still very mild as well out here at this time of the night. I'm going to head back to the apartment because my legs are aching like anything because I've been walking all day apart from sleeping for those 2 hours. Oh, just look here. There's a bandstand to the left there. Look at the ceiling. Look how it's lit up there. That is very nice indeed. There's actually 4 cannons on each corner. Seems to be defending the statue in the middle. Now let's go see who this important person is, which this statue is dedicated to. So, Pedro Menendez de Aviles, he must have been an important figure. So Alonso, if you're reading this, do please translate that for me. Gracias. There's a local train going past. But actually on the way back to the apartment, I'm passing by the railway station, and just to the right of it, it looks like a quaint choo-choo bar, a railway themed pub of the local variety there. An old steam locomotive pictured there, and a station master with some special offers to boot.